Hello and welcome back, audience, to another video. Today we're doing the Strange Terrain Nightfall. Again, trying to do it under 10 minutes, get 100k. And I'm gonna use the Striker Titan, bottom tree, pulse grenades, rally barricade. The guns, just shotguns and a Wardcliff coil. They're not that important though. The reason I'm using shotguns is I have this perk on my helmet called pump action, and I get more super energy from that. On my Nightfall cards, it's set on 60 this time: arc, singe, heavyweight, momentum, and extinguish. I'll leave all that stuff down below in the so you can read it again. I would say probably the most important thing is, yeah, the pump. For me, was the pump action on the helmet, and I'm also using dunemarchers, which actually helps out a lot, since it's just 60 handicap. So most of the ads, they do die with one hit. If I hit one enemy and they're surrounded by more enemies, and I triggered the perk from the dunemarchers. Another thing probably that's important is where I use my supers, where not, and where I'm trying to spend heavy and where not. Because on this part with a Wardcliff coil, it's kind of hard to get ammo. It's not that easy. Even though you have heavyweight on, it's you don't get a lot of heavy. It's also another reason why I'm using two special guns and nothing as a primary. But yeah, as you come up here, like, I was lucky in the beginning, I got an extra break falling down for me. Also, you saw a knight in the beginning. Could be a different run for you with a wizard. I tested a run out. You almost get the same amount of score. So it doesn't matter if you get a wizard or the knight. Any run could be good. There's no bad run for this to get the 100k. So yeah, on this part, you definitely want to take down the knights, at least the first knight with a Wardcliff coil, and that's where I already hit him. And if you, like, I got another heavy break, and I needed one because I'm on 3. That's the only thing you want to keep in mind, like, keep watching your heavy before actually shooting it. You don't want to end up with no heavy. So yeah, you don't have to kill all the ads. Basically what I'm trying to do is, yeah, most of these ads you're forced to kill anyway, so just try and get anything there. First super that I'm gonna use is gonna be after this part, because I need to, pretty much on this part, you could either way chuck a nade on the ground, or do one heavy, because it's just because I'm trying to separate, like, whenever I'm using a heavy break, my super is basically to get my heavy back. If I get him back from my shotgun kills, that's amazing, but I count more on it to get it from my super. So yeah, basically this is the first part where I'm going to use a super, because I want to have my super be done by the time that I kill the wizard that's going to spawn in the game. Also on this part, as you see, I'm trying to push the knights in front of me. That's why I'm doing that weird move, walking behind them, because I don't want them to turn around and have my super taken away from me. So I still have my super just to kill these 4 knights, and I can continue my run on. So that's the reason, if you're thinking like, why am I trying to walk that weird, it's just because I'm trying to push the knight in front of me. So yeah, wizard pretty much, she can go down in one shot. It really depends on, like, how many shots actually hit the wizard with the Wardcliff call shots. So, but yeah, you can one shot the wizards definitely. Or even the knight in the beginning can be one shot with the Wardcliff call. So this is where the dunemarchers actually really comes in handy. Like, as you can see that it's been such a big web to kill all the enemies really fast and quick. This part I still had 4 heavies left, which is quite good because I was planning on killing the boss in 2 phases anyway. That was my initial thing, to think like I'm probably not gonna one phase him, because I'm trying to give you guys a run where it's realistic for pretty much anyone to actually do it on their own. And at the same time, you can also use the run just to, you know, run it over and over again if you're trying to farm the Nightfall specific loot. So making it incredible hard to the point where where everything is like you have to be precise, that would be really unfair in a run, because that's not fair for everyone then. Because the last thing I want to do is like put you in a run where you have to be perfect every single time, or else it's a wipe, you can go back to orbit, which wouldn't be fun to do. Like in a run like this, you don't have to really sweat it. Yes, there is some action going on, but it doesn't push you all the way to the point where you have to be precise every single time, or you can't make a mistake. There's enough places you can make a mistake. Probably the only thing that wouldn't happen for you is not being below 10 minutes. Probably be on like 13 minutes or something then. Which, in my opinion, doesn't matter. Like, you're trying to do a run anyway, you're trying to get, either way, your 100k, you're trying to farm the Nightfall. Depends on like what you're trying to do. So, that's the reason why I'm not trying to push it on like a boss one phase and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is basically after killing the first knight. This is where I'm using my second super. It makes it easy because there's honestly at this point there's a lot of ads actually shooting at you. 2 snipers spawn in the game. It just makes it really hectic. That's why I was saying like I'm saving my super for specific parts only, and this is one of them. After killing both knights to get the orb, you might want to watch your back, because sometimes the game just keeps spawning in knights after knights. Even after 3 you can get more and more knights. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And as you saw there, there's a lot of heavy bricks that came down from my super only, so I was really happy with that. It was definitely a good thing. So this is super lucky, having a brick right in front of me, so I don't even have to reload my Wardcliff call. Such thing might not happen to you, so basically the idea for you would be, oh, I shoot one heavy, walk out. You know, you have momentum, you don't have to be afraid of it. Just walk out, reload it, walk back in, and just finish off the boss with a second shot. So yeah. For this part, 2 of the knights are shooting solar, 2 of them are shooting arc. The ones that are shooting arc, those are the ones on my right hand. The left hand, those are shooting solar. Accidentally, I killed 1 solar and 1 arc only. Because you can clearly see, like, one of them is shooting solar, and the one with arc, he's the one that I'm afraid of, because that guy can actually melt you down sometimes. So, if you don't feel safe enough, I would say just use another heavy. That's fine. So basically, this is where I place the thing. Like normally, I never get pushed out of there. So if this happens to you, I don't know. Like I might have pushed in too far inside the door, I think. So normally I would hope for having a super here, but unfortunately I didn't have it. But the only part I need a super for is to kill the 2 knights. Pretty much because I don't wanna. Yeah, you could just normally do it with shotties as well. Because the last thing you wanna waste on them is your heavy. Unless you got a lot of heavy, then yeah, then no problem. I only have 3 heavies, and you need at least 4 to 5 heavy bricks, heavy shots to kill the boss fully. So it would make it. I would need at least 2 now. But yeah, there you go. With pump action on, and my shotty giving me orbs on 2 kills, on the multiple kills, I get my super up really quick. And honestly, this was a really fun build to actually use. I've never used this the new super since the update yet in a run. So yeah, this was a really fun way to use it and see how good it actually is. And it's honestly not that bad. And I'm trying to play all classes instead of, you know, just running with a warlock and hunter, because now it's just a 100k run. So yeah. Also on this side, the reason I jumped on this side again, because there's a knight that just spawned in, and if he starts shooting at me, my health goes low. I start shooting at the boss and the boss accidentally hit me, I was gonna die. But yeah, pretty much that's your whole run. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, likes much appreciated. And I will see you guys on my next video.
Thank you, Commander. We're always here to help.